This is a different culture. I refuse to drive out on the lake with my vehicle because I'm just not there yet, folks. I grew up in an area where water did not freeze solid enough for a vehicle, but man, there are vehicles all over this lake, and I have a GoPro, so it just won't do it justice. But there's probably 50 vehicles out on this lake right now. And I'm going to be meeting up with Brett here, and I got to get my stuff together to go do that.
Oh,
GoPro, start recording. There's my first.
Sean's on the board with the perch.
Woohoo! Tried it on the waxy. Oh, you can keep that waxy.
Yeah, there you go. Feeding the fish too. What a guy.
You gotta care for the brothers.
Conservation.
He went to turn on the heater, and his rod almost went flying in the water because...
If I can land this fish now after all this craziness. I think it's a good walleye, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a walleye. Come on, stay pinned, baby, stay pinned. Come up that hole, girl. Come on. There we go.
There it is. Nice.
Oh, that's a decent Walter there.
Yeah. Congrats.
I think Sean's gonna have some lunch or dinner from this fish now.
I will eat that fish.
And that's, what time is it? Is it even 4?
4:23.
4:23. If we can get on another good walleye bite this evening, I will be one of the happiest campers in Clear Lake. That's for sure. That's just 15.
Yeah.
All day, baby.
Folks, I'm going to interrupt this video in progress. I have not had walleye for probably 15 years since my wife and I went walleye fishing on our honeymoon. Isn't that right, honey, over there in the other room? She's shaking her head yes. And so I'm going to eat this walleye right now, and I'm going to fillet it. I'm not going to pretend that I'm an expert fish filleter. It's been about 15 years since I have filleted a walleye. But the way I've always done it is you come in underneath this fin here, cut right along the back of the gill plate there, and then right down along the spine. My silver button, my YouTube silver button got here today. It's in my way. This will be a separate video. Yes, 100,000 subscribers, thank you. Thank you to all of you who have participated in that endeavor. And then come down along the spine here, and when you get past that dorsal fin, right to where these two fins are here, I'd like to take the knife and go all the way through, come out by the bottom. Sure, my hair, let me spin it around so it's coming toward you. And then I slightly angle the knife blade toward the bone and bring it down along that backbone there, out by the tail fin. And then there's no easy way for you to be able to see what I'm doing probably. Just run this along. You can hear it tickling those rib bones there. Kind of come around the ribs. And then once you get out around them, you come down along the belly part. Oops. A little bit high. Okay, not perfect, but there is one fillet. Now this is a smaller walleye, so there is a meaty part in the cheek here. Normally you just kind of take this out on your larger walleye, but I'll get what I can here to show you. Delicate. Okay, so here's a little piece of meat right there for that, and then flip it over and do the other side. Still kicking a little bit. Okay, then this I will actually put this in a bag for the trash. Now for the fillet, I always go in by the tail, angle the knife down into the skin, and then run it all the way up like this. There's my fillet there. Now, with the fillet, I always run my finger right down the center here to make sure there's no bone in there. There's my other fillet. A little bit like riding the bike. I mean, I didn't do a terrible job, but I didn't do the most amazing job either. Let's cook it. Now, I have to say, I have missed the smell of walleye. It has a very distinct smell. Walleye is my favorite freshwater fish, and I miss the taste of it. That I'm just going to cook it. I'm not going to season it. I'm just going to put a little oil in a pan and fry it and eat it. Let's do it. Okay, I've decided to just melt a little butter in the pan. Here's my fillets. I'm just going to lay them in the butter and put a lid over it to hold the heat in so it cooks faster. Oh, it smells so good. So there is that. And then over here is my YouTube button for my 100,000 subscribers. I will have to take a look at that at some point this evening. But let's let this cook for a few minutes and then eat it. I can't wait. And then we will go back to our video in progress on the lake. So for the heat, I have it on number 7. And I'm basically just going to cook it until everything is white. Kind of just move it around in the butter a little bit. Can't wait. It's delicious. Smells amazing. Alright, we are pretty good. The fish has that white flaky look to it. Golden brown on the outside. Let's eat it! Oh, I cannot wait. So lovely and delicate. Sizzling and yummy. If it's not white all the way through, you always look at your thickest part. Then it's not finished yet if it's not white all the way through. This is the moment I've been waiting for. See, it's hard for you because you can't taste it. You can't even smell it. You just see it. Oh, I love it. I've missed you, walleye. I need to do more walleye fishing. That's the bottom line here. So good. So walleye doesn't have a very strong fishy flavor. It just has this, it's just a light and delicate flavor that it's just, it's so good. Well, I'm going to keep enjoying this. Let's go back over to the lake and finish out this video. Thank you so much for being part of this. By the way, I did I should say this. I did a lot of walleye fishing back when I was finishing up high school, college, that age time period. I actually have one of my trips on video from 1997. I'll provide a link for that in the description section of me and a buddy fishing in Canada for a week for walleye and pike. Check out that link. Also, make sure you check out Brett's channel, as we will mention in just a minute. Let's get back over to the lake. Oh, this is good. All right, Brett, we have a slow moment here, so why don't you tell us a little bit about like what you do for your guide stuff and your, you know,
For
how
sure.
your channel fits into that.
Yeah, so I I don't ice fish a lot. I'm not an ice fishing guide. Open water's definitely my expertise, but I'm a fishing guide at Lake Sakakawea, North Dakota. Primarily.
Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah. Primarily for walleyes, but we catch a lot of bass and pike and that kind of stuff too. But yeah, I live in North Dakota for 6 months of the year, and then I live in my home of Iowa for the other 6 months and spend my time ice fishing like this and making YouTube videos and writing. Actually, I'm also an author during the off season.
Oh yeah, what do you write about?
My last book was a memoir called Fishing for More.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Nice. It's something we have in common. I'm actually got a few published books as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Even if we don't catch fish, this is going to be a good day.
Exactly.
But we already caught one.
Yeah. Well, you caught two since we got here.
I did the first one off camera on the slip bobber, yeah.
I don't know if mine was running when you pulled that one up, that second one up. I don't think it was.
I don't think so. There he is. Coming back in. Now he's back down the bottom. There he is. That's a good fish. Off.
Oh, you lost him?
He got off on the bottom of the hole.
Oh, there, look.
There's a yellow bass, yeah. Check off.
Folks, we are getting near the end of our fishing expedition here. This adventure today. What time is it? 6:05. And I have to say, you did really well. I mean, you caught. We didn't even get them all on video, but I'd say since I've been here, you probably got about 4 or 5 with the perch and all, and that nice.
Not bad for what I would consider to be a slow day.
Yeah. So make sure you go check out his channel. There's lots of fun fishing videos there, and fancy. You know, there's music and all that. Hey, go check them out. But yeah, there'll be a link for his channel in the description section. Let's get him some subscribers, man. Where are you at right now?
Just over 600.
Let's get him up to 1,000. Come on, if we have enough viewers, jump over there. Let's help him hit 1,000. Thanks for watching. God bless.